keep it.
Welcome to the AirView channel, guys. This is my first video, and I just want to begin today by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which this video was made. I pay my respects to the elders, past and present, and I also extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today. I visited the Bulgandry Art Site. It's less than 2 hours north of Sydney, Australia. It's on the central coast and not too far from Gosford. It's a special and beautiful landscape. It's well preserved carvings, very rich in the ancient Aboriginal rock art. So some of these are thought to be between 200 and 2,000 years old, these rock carvings. The name Bulgandry was given to a large engraving of a man thought to represent an ancestral hero. He wears an elaborate headdress. In one hand he holds a club or a small boomerang, and then in the other he holds an oval object of an unknown purpose. And he's got a decorated club that's positioned horizontally across his waist. There's a little gantry or walkway around the site, and people are asked not to walk over the rocks, so it's a very unique angle I can get today with the drone from above without disturbing the rock art. That's a kangaroo, and that's a fish, possibly a flathead, being speared behind the gills. And this is a depiction of a kangaroo and a lady, maybe holding onto its tail or carrying it. We're not too sure. There's about 10 or so carvings this site. They were carved out by the Gringai people that lived in the area. There's some more fish and another eel. It's a very peaceful site and undisturbed. It's easy to get to. Lots of school groups come here for school and education. But the Bulgandry man there is definitely the highlight of the area. The rest are mostly fish and animals, dolphins and kangaroos and lots of fish. There's a canoe next to the Bulgandry man as well. Or thought to be a canoe. It's about 150 metres from the 150 metre walk from the car park. There's also a little area where you can see some stone tools were sharpened just to the right of the Bulgandry man there. It's a great piece of Australian history. The Central Coast has many such sites, not all as well preserved as this one, but probably about 6 or 7 in the Central Coast. So if you want to check out some Australian history and culture, a trip up to the Central Coast is definitely recommended. Just taking the drone as high as I can at the moment to try to get an aerial overall shot. There are a lot of bushwalking trails along this area. Just watch out for snakes and spiders. a panoramic shot, a 360 panoramic shot. I'm looking at the Woy Woy or Brisbane National Waters and Woy Woy Township. Then we're scrolling along until we hit West Gosford and mainly Gosford. And that's Carryong, which is the closest little town. You'll come through Carryong to get to the site. And lots of bushland along the horizon, and that's Woy Woy Road. You can see the little trail that I walked in on. That car park is just near the road there, and then you just walk down this little dirt track about 150, 180 metres, as I said. It's easy to find. The rock formations are perfect to put art onto. It's very soft sort of rock, sandstone. It was thought that the engravings were first made by drawing the outline of a figure. Then they used a hard pointed stone, was then used to peck a series of holes along the outline. Some of the figures can still be found in this stage of preparation. But in most cases, the stone between the holes were rubbed away, either when the engraving was first made or during later visits. But you can definitely see how it would act as a landmark for the traditional owners of this country. You can make out there a kangaroo with a spider or an octopus close to its tail. I'm not too quite sure. My kids think it's a spider. Other scholars have suggested that it's an octopus found in the area. Anyway, thanks for watching.
And I'll keep it hush.